How are you, my awesome students? Today, inshallah, we will differentiate between comparative and superlative forms of adjective. We also use need to be done, have or get something done, and we will use past participle as adjectives. Let's start with the first point. What's the difference between comparative and superlative forms of adjective? For example, when I say Noor is taller than Rana. Noor is taller than Rana. So we use here comparative form of adjective. We compare between two people, okay? Use adjective plus er, plus er. When we use adjective plus er, when we compare between two things or two people. And when the adjective is short, like tall, short, fast, fat, okay? And we will use more or less plus adjective to make the comparative for the long adjectives like beautiful, expensive, interesting. So we will write notes here. Comparative, when we compare between two things or two people. We will add er when the adjective will be short adjective. Short adjective like what? Like tall, fat, fast. But we will use less or more when we use long adjective like expensive, interesting, popular. Clear now? Excellent, my dear students. Let's start with the first example. After we will write expensive, I-V-E. Okay. The first example here, email is a fast way to communicate. Here, this is our adjective, fast. It's a short adjective, okay? Now, instant messaging is faster than email, Now, we add er to the adjective, to the short adjective, to compare between two things, instant messaging and email. The next exercise, print newspaper are popular. Popular here is a long adjective. There are more than one vowel, O, U, R, and more syllables. Popular. So it's a long adjective. Online newspaper have become more popular than print newspaper. This is a long adjective, so we add more plus adjective plus than to compare between two things, online newspaper and print newspaper. Smartphones are expensive. It's also long adjective. Cell phone is less expensive. Okay, the comparative is often used with than. Write the notes, please. What about the superlative? The superlative, when I say Noor is the tallest girl in the class. Here, I compare between Noor and all the girls in the class. It's comparing between one and a group, more than two. Comparing between one and a group, or more than two. Do you get it? Okay. Use the plus adjective plus est for short adjective and the most or the least adjective to make the superlative. Face-to-face courses are the fastest way to learn. The fastest, okay? The plus est. Why? Because it is the short adjective, okay? Here we compare between face-to-face course and all ways to learn. Our online courses are the most popular long adjective. F2F courses are expensive. Blended learning is less expensive. Here is comparative, so we use less. Comparative between two kinds of learning, F2F and blended learning. But in the other example, our short online course is the least expensive. The least expensive. The least plus long adjective way to study. Pay attention here, some adjectives have irregular, comparative and superlative forms. We change all the letters. For example, good, better than, the best. Good, better than for comparative and the best for superlative. Bad, worse than, and the worst. Okay? Exercise number A, complete the sentences with the comparative and superlative forms of the adjectives. In parentheses, use the before superlatives. Use the before the superlative. Number 1, the clock tower of the Abraj al-Bayt towers in Mecca is one of high building in the world. Okay, here we compare between Abraj al-Bayt and all building in the world. This is comparative or superlative? Excellent, superlative. So we will use the. What about the adjective? It's short or long adjective? It's short. So we will add what? We will add est. Excellent. We will add est. The highest. The highest. Okay. Number 2. Social networking is a good way to stay connected with friends. Social networking is a good way to stay connected with friends. Here we will compare between social networking and all kinds of connected with friends. Excellent. It's a superlative adjective. And what about good? Good is irregular comparative. Irregular comparative or superlative forms. Here we will use the best. Very good. The best. Number 3, the Taj Mahal in India is one of beautiful buildings in the world. We will compare between Taj Mahal and all buildings in the world. One of is followed by the superlative forms. And beautiful is a long adjective. So we will use the most beautiful. Excellent. The most beautiful. Popular online video game on the market is Big Ideas 2. Popular, long adjective, and it's used for superlative, so we will answer with the most popular. The most popular. The next exercise number B, look at the statements and choose the best option. Give your opinion with some reasons. Use comparatives and superlatives. Okay? For example, in my opinion, smartphones are a waste of money. Cell phones are cheaper and less addictive. It depends on your opinion. Number 2, the best way to make new friends is by using social media or joining a school club. It's about your opinion. I think the best way to make friends is by using social media more than joining a school club. Or you can make the other, it depends on your opinion. Okay, now we will write the answer. I think the best way to make new friend is by joining a school club better than using a social media. What about the next example? Car or plane travel is more dangerous than car or plane travel. Okay, for me, I think plane travel is more dangerous. Okay, so I write, in my opinion, plane travel is more dangerous than car travel. Number 4, nowadays people prefer to shop online or shop at the mall. I believe that nowadays people prefer to shop online more than shop at the mall. It's faster and cheaper, I think that. Number 5, I think the best way for young children to learn is by using technology, such as computer, laptops, and tablets, more than reading books. Number 6, it's better to take a train or a bus or drive to college. In my opinion, it's better to take a train drive to college. The last one, on weekends I prefer to see family or friends. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فليصل رحمه. So, on weekends I prefer to see family more than to see friends. Now, we will use the structure need to be done. Need to be done. For example, this car needs to be repaired. Needs to be repaired. This is the new structure, need to be plus PP. Plus PP. Verb in past participle. Verb in past participle. Done here means we use past participle. Okay? For example, the TV needs to be fixed. Needs to be plus past participle. That means someone needs to fix the TV. It's passive. Okay? I don't know who will fix the TV. The car seats need to be cleaned. Someone needs to clean the car seats. Okay? What about the next structure? It's have or get something done. Done here is verb in past participle. We use have or get with the past participle when someone else performs the service for me. Okay? For example, the rooms need to be decorated. I decorate the room by myself? No, I need someone performs the service for me. So I'll use this structure. Okay, we are having or getting the rooms decorated. Have or get something and then the verb in past participle. Okay, here we add ing. Why? Because verb to be. The air conditioner needs to be repaired, so I need someone else perform this service for me. We are going to have or get the air conditioner repaired. Okay, have or get the thing and the verb past participle. Here we use have or get. Why? Because of to. To is followed by infinitive form. The house needed to be painted. We had or got the house painted. Here we use have in the past form. The next structure is past participles as adjective. We can use past participle as adjective. Here past participle can be irregular verb or regular verbs like break, broken, crack, cracked, damaged, and damaged. The cell phone was broken. Here broken is adjective. Okay? I throw away the broken cell phone. The broken cell phone, pay attention, the adjective is followed by the noun. Okay? The tablet's screen was cracked. I got the cracked screen replaced. It's adjective. The laptop was damaged. The computer technician fixed the damaged laptop. Clear now? So, we will answer the next exercise. You should clean the page. Okay. Let's start now. Exercise number C. Complete the conversation. Use the correct form of the verbs in parentheses. Then practice the conversation with a partner. At first, how many people are there in this conversation? Excellent. There are two people, Khalid and Joe. What do you think this conversation about? Look at the picture. Excellent. It will be about a car. Before we start this exercise, we should revise auxiliary verbs, which we have already studied in lesson 3. Do you remember? Okay. Auxiliary verb like verb to be should be followed by what? By ing. Excellent. And verb to have should be followed by past participle. What about modal verbs? Modal verbs should be followed by infinitive form. Okay, now let's start our exercise. Khalid, I have this car for 6 months and it gives me all kinds of problems. Have We will correct the verb have and pay attention for. When there is for, we used present perfect. Excellent. Present perfect. Have plus past participle. Have plus past participle. So have here, we will be have had. Have had. Excellent. Number 2, what is it this time? It not start in the mornings. It's a real. So we should use simple present. And the subject here is singular, or it, he, she. We will use don't or doesn't. Excellent. Doesn't. And doesn't is followed by infinitive. Doesn't start. Maybe it's because of the cold, or the battery might be low. Might be. Excellent. It will be might be. It's modal verbs and followed by infinitive. It probably needs recharge. Recharge. Needs. Excellent. Needs to be recharged. It isn't that I just have put in a new battery. Okay? Here we will use past perfect. Had and put in. I think the starter needs repair. We will add needs. Excellent. What's the structure of needs? Needs to be past participle. Needs to be repaired. Is there anything else wrong with the car? Yes. The exhaust pipe fall off. The past form of fall is fell off. And the radiator is leaking. They both need to fix it. Excellent. To plus past participle. Is your car under warranty? Yes, it is. Then you shouldn't worry. We will have fixed for you. Well, modal verbs should be followed by infinitive. So we will use have plus past participle. That's what you last time. It's past form. The past form of say is said. Okay? The last exercise to talk about what you get have done regularly or need to get have done. Okay? We will use need to have done or get done, or will get have done. Okay? We can use the present perfect or need to or the future. Okay? Use the ideas in the box. Create a website. How can you use this structure with create a website? We can say, I need to have a website created. Need to have plus past participle. And fix my printer. Yes. Who can say the answer? I have to have my printer fix it. Service my laptop computer. I have my laptop computer serviced. Print my digital photos. I need to have my digital photos printed. And the last one, I will get the screen on my tablet replaced soon. Thank you, my dear students, and goodbye.